Can you feel that palpable tension, that gnawing uncertainty that grips every fan when a franchise stands at a crossroads, forced to choose between a tantalizing what-if and a steadfast belief? For the Golden State Warriors, a team synonymous with dynasty and daring moves, that crossroads has become a battleground, with the future of a promising young star, Jonathan Kuminga, at its very epicenter. Did the Warriors' unwavering faith in Kuminga, championed by owner Joe Lacob, blind them to a crucial opportunity? Or is it a calculated gamble that will ultimately pay off in championship gold? The echoes of a missed trade for defensive maestro Alex Caruso still reverberate, while Kuminga's own contract negotiations hang precariously in the balance, threatening to unravel the very fabric of their carefully constructed roster. This isn't just about basketball. It's about the soul of a franchise, the weight of expectation, and the agonizing decisions that define legacies. Just a couple of seasons ago, as the Warriors navigated the choppy waters of contention, a lifeline appeared in the form of Alex Caruso, the gritty, defensive-minded guard from the Chicago Bulls. The buzz was undeniable. Caruso, a player whose hustle and defensive prowess could instantly elevate any contender, was reportedly on the trade block, and the Bulls, it was whispered, were interested in a package that included Jonathan Kuminga. Imagine that scenario: a proven championship-caliber defender joining the ranks, shoring up the perimeter, and providing an immediate impact. It was a move that, on paper, seemed to address immediate needs for a team still aiming for the top. But then the reports emerged, whispers turning into confirmed accounts from The Athletic's Anthony Slater and ESPN's Shams Charania. Warriors owner Joe Lacob, a man known for his decisive leadership and deep pockets, flatly refused. He wouldn't include Kuminga. The deal, or at least that version of it, was dead in the water. Caruso, a player who would eventually find his way to the Oklahoma City Thunder in exchange for Josh Giddey, slipped through Golden State's fingers, leaving a lingering question. What if the Warriors had prioritized that immediate defensive injection? Would their recent playoff runs have unfolded differently? The opportunity cost of that decision is a specter that continues to haunt the Bay Area faithful, a constant reminder of a path not taken. Yet, to understand Lacob's steadfast refusal, one must delve into the owner's profound belief in Jonathan Kuminga. This isn't merely a casual endorsement. It's a deep-seated conviction. Slater and Charania reported that Lacob has remained a staunch Kuminga supporter and vocal believer in his long-term future. This isn't just about potential, it's about a vision. Lacob saw something in Kuminga that he wasn't willing to part with, even for a player of Caruso's caliber. His faith was particularly evident last May, after Kuminga, despite being out of Steve Kerr's first-round rotation, exploded onto the scene in the second-round loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves, emerging as the team's leading scorer. That wasn't just a flash in the pan, it was a powerful statement from a young player, a glimpse of the star power Lacob believes is bubbling beneath the surface. For an owner to be so personally invested, so openly supportive, speaks volumes about the perceived ceiling of Kuminga. He's not just an asset, he's a project, a cornerstone in the making, and Lacob seems determined to see that vision through, even if it means passing on immediate upgrades. However, the path to realizing that vision is now fraught with peril, as Kuminga's contract negotiations have devolved into a tense stalemate. With an October 1st deadline looming for him to opt into his qualifying offer for the 2025-26 season, the stakes couldn't be higher. Reports indicate that Kuminga has already turned down a substantial $75.2 million three-year extension from the Warriors. This isn't a minor disagreement, it's a significant rejection, signaling a fundamental difference in valuation or strategic outlook between the player's camp and the front office. The latest counteroffer from the Warriors, as detailed by Slater and Charania, is a fascinating maneuver. A one-year deal at a negotiable, souped-up version of the qualifying offer. This bridge deal would give Kuminga a financial bump, grant him unrestricted free agency next summer, and, crucially, wipe away the inherent no-trade clause that comes with a standard qualifying offer. From the Warriors' perspective, this makes Kuminga a much more trade-friendly expiring contract at the deadline, offering flexibility. But from Kuminga's side, it's a gamble on himself, betting that he can prove his worth for a bigger payday next summer. The tension is palpable. Will Kuminga opt into the $8 million qualifying offer, gaining trade veto power but deferring a long-term deal, or will he accept a short-term bridge that offers more immediate cash and future flexibility for the team, but still leaves his long-term future uncertain? This isn't just about money. It's about control, leverage, and the strategic positioning of both player and franchise. Beyond the financial intricacies, the question of Kuminga's role next season looms large, casting a shadow over his development and the team's immediate prospects. Will he finally evolve into a consistent starter, unleashing the full breadth of his athleticism and scoring potential? Or will he remain in a fluctuating bench role, a dynamic talent occasionally minimized for stretches, as has been the case under Steve Kerr? While Lacob's unwavering support for Kuminga is clear, the reports also emphasize that the owner, while involved, opinionated, and willing to spend, has never demanded specific rotation decisions. Coach Kerr, a four-time champion, retains the same absolute power over his operation that he has always had. This means Kuminga's playing time and role will ultimately be dictated by Kerr's strategic vision and the team's needs, not ownership's personal preference. Kuminga's side, according to reports, understands this reality, acknowledging that a reunion comes with a likely bench role and the possibility of being minimized for stretches of the season. This creates a fascinating dichotomy. An owner who believes in a player's star potential, a coach who prioritizes proven rotations, and a player who, despite his talent, might have to accept a less prominent role than his ambition might demand. It's a delicate dance, where individual aspirations must align with team objectives, and the outcome will profoundly impact the Warriors' championship aspirations. Ultimately, the Warriors find themselves in a strategic chess match with Jonathan Kuminga as a pivotal piece. Lacob's decision to hold on to him over Caruso was a bold declaration of faith, but now that faith is being tested by the realities of contract negotiations and roster construction. Kuminga is undoubtedly a valuable asset, a young talent with immense upside, but the team's window for contention with its veteran core is narrowing. The challenge lies in balancing the development of Kuminga with the immediate need to win. If Kuminga opts into his qualifying offer, his trade veto power could complicate future moves, potentially limiting the Warriors' flexibility to acquire another star or key role player. If he accepts the bridge deal, it offers a clearer path for a trade if things don't pan out, but also delays a long-term commitment. This isn't just about one player. It's about the Warriors' identity, their ability to adapt, and their willingness to make tough choices. Is Lacob's loyalty to Kuminga a testament to his foresight or a potential stumbling block that could derail another championship pursuit? The answer will unfold over the coming months, a narrative rich with intrigue and high-stakes drama. So, as we watch the saga unfold, one question echoes louder than any other. Will Joe Lacob's unshakable belief in Jonathan Kuminga be remembered as a stroke of genius that secured the next generation of Warriors' greatness, or a costly miscalculation that prioritized potential over immediate opportunity? The October 1st deadline is not just a date on a calendar. It's a ticking clock, counting down to a decision that could redefine the Golden State Warriors for years to come. What do you think, Fabiano? Has Lacob's loyalty paid off, or are the Warriors setting themselves up for regret? Don't just sit there wondering. Hit that like button if you found this deep dive as captivating as we did, and more importantly, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear your take on this high-stakes gamble. Is Kuminga worth the wait, or should the Warriors have pursued Caruso? Your insights fuel our discussions, so join the conversation.